Halsey. Welcome to Flag Stewards. Be a stud citizen and remind us from our flag for Tuesday, February 9th of 2021. And we especially wish our best to our pandemic frustrated and isolated students out there. We do this for you. Hopefully it makes your pledge and the start of your day a better experience for you. So where's our flag? The U.S. flag at half-staff today so that you know how to have your school, home, or business at the right flag position. Well, we have two new half-staffs. One started Monday afternoon/evening in Texas for current U.S. Representative Ron Wright. So we may have a national half-staff as early as tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, or sometime very soon thereafter. That's part of our flag code. And we also have for a fallen officer all flags across the state of Mississippi. So state of Texas, state of Mississippi are new half-staffs, and you can check the rest of the half-staffs and the honorees on the map there. All right, let's get into it. Today's historical moment from our flag. It's an important World War II victory at Guadalcanal on this date, February 9th in 1943. After 6 long months of intense fighting against Japanese troops, the U.S. troops claimed victory at the Battle of Guadalcanal. Despite losing more than 2,000 Americans, this fight was an important victory. First major land battle against the Empire of Japan. It lifted America's spirits for future battles as we went on to win World War II in the Pacific. And since this is Black History Month, we're highlighting the achievements of U.S. Army Division, the 93rd Infantry Division, the only African-American division to fight in the Pacific during World War II. And at Guadalcanal and beyond, these soldiers served mainly in support personnel roles, building airfields that would enable America to deliver those devastating bombs upon Japanese-held islands and their mainland. So when they did get to fight, I'll tell you what, that 93rd Infantry Division, they excelled. After the victory at Guadalcanal, they were shipped to nearby Bougainville, a territory of New Guinea, and they forced the surrender of the highest-ranking Japanese officer to be captured during World War II, along with thousands of other Japanese soldiers. All right. Tip our hat to them, the 93rd Infantry Division. Today's memorable quote from our flag comes from Adm Halsey. He said, "Before Guadalcanal, the enemy advanced at his pleasure. After Guadalcanal, he retreated out ours." Yeah, it was definitely a turning point, a major victory in the war. And from there, we were able to start putting how would you put it, shells on target, so to speak, and really push back Japan and turn the tide in the Pacific. All right, so let's have a little fun from our flag, even though World War II obviously was a devastating and very trying and difficult war and battles. We got through it, but we have a few jokes that, hey, we can still make a little light of things, just like Charlie Chaplin is in this video here. All right, last VJ Day, there was a 94-year-old World War II veteran speaking at my school gym about his combat experience. Well, not at my gym, because I'm a little past school age. But in any event, so after his talk, I stood up and asked, "While in the jungles of the Pacific, far from the reach of the American news, how did you know that the Japanese had surrendered?" Well, the old World War II veteran answered, "Easy, boy. The Japanese stopped shooting at us." All right. And then after that, during that same talk, a classmate of mine nervously asked, "Did you ever kill anyone?" And the old World War II veteran gulped, said in a low voice, "I probably did, because I was the cook." Ha 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 ha. All right. And now it's time to recite the pledge. Students across America, at school or at home, thankful for our greatest generation's war victories like that at Guadalcanal. Please unite and recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's it. Thanks for being part of today's U.S. Flag Tribute. This is Sean Sweeney, founder of Flag Steward, signing off with telling you to go out and be a stud citizen. That means be an awesome, good to each other citizen. Keep America beautiful. And remember, in God we trust.